So you might notice a new light in the background, and I'm experimenting with lighting, trying to figure, my vibe out, I guess. I don't know. If y'all got any suggestions, let me know. But um, my niece is crying. But today I came here to talk about mindset. So previously we talked about gratitude, right? Things to be grateful for. And like I said, I think we can, I know we can all find at least one thing to be grateful for. No matter what it is, the clothes on your back, the people around you, the air you breathe, something. Something to be grateful for. The sun, the feeling of sun on your face. Whatever it might be. But today, I want to talk a little bit more on that mindset. So, today I watched The Secret, right? It was interesting. A lot of things that I actually been talking about on here actually were talked about on The Secret. Some of them word for word, ironically. I was like, man, it sounds just like me. But, there were some really good insights for sure that I would love to share. So, first, sometimes it's difficult to keep the end in mind whenever you're in the middle of something. You're in the middle of whatever it is, that struggle, that thing that you're going through right now. Sometimes it's hard to stay focused on the end goal whenever you're going through that struggle. Sometimes it seems like, I don't know, maybe it feels unreachable. Maybe it feels unrealistic. Maybe to you it is. But the thing is, the mindset comes in to where whatever you believe, you're right. Whether you believe that you can achieve something or you can't achieve something, you're correct. That belief is the strongest thing that will get you to and through. The belief is the strongest thing that will get you to your end goal and through whatever it is that you're going through. There was a really good analogy in the movie that I enjoyed, and it was that of a car driving at night on a road trip. It doesn't necessarily have to be a road trip, but I like the analogy of a road trip because I've been on plenty myself. If you haven't been on a road trip, I'm sure you've been on a drive at night. So this can still apply. Whenever you have your headlights on and you're driving at night, all you can see is the road right there in front of you. Trying to figure out hand placement. see where I decided in the camera. I'm looking at my reflection in the camera, in the TV behind the camera. Anyways, when you're driving at night and all you have are your headlights to guide you, you can only see the road that's right in front of you. But you know that you're on the way to your destination, and you have the belief that you're going to get there either way. Whether, it's dark, but, maybe you got directions on, maybe you know your way. But many times when you're on a road trip, you don't know exactly what road to take all the time. You might have to flip on, that navigation system, whatever it is, whether you're using a map or Google Maps or Apple Maps, whatever maps. All you have are the lights in front of you and that next step, right? Or that next little distance that you're going to drive, whatever. But you believe that you're going to get there either way. And that's how you can look at your goals. You have the end in mind, right? But you don't know exactly how you're going to get there. Maybe you don't have, a perfect navigation system that's going to tell you all the steps on how to reach all of your goals. I think that's where analysis process comes in. I know that's something that I've definitely combated in my past. Analysis paralysis. You want to get every detail. You want to know everything before you get started. You want to know how I'm going to get there. What's each step? What's my game plan? What's the whole game plan? And I think it's good to have a game plan, for sure. Not knocking a game plan at all. I love a good game plan. But when that game plan consumes you more than attacking the goal itself, that's when it becomes more of a setback than a helpful tool. Listening to billionaires and, I'm sure millionaires as well, they say just get started. Just get started. You don't, like I said, you don't know what the path is going to be. You can't predict every single problem that you might have along the way, or every complication. So it's important just to get started. You have what you know, and start with that. Have the faith, the belief that you're going to be able to make it all the way. Ironically, this is probably the first thing that I've just jumped into, recording myself and just doing it willy-nilly. Usually I have to have this super game plan. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely made a whole game plan on, making a brand and all this stuff. But this is different than that. This is not necessarily me pushing something right now. Right now, this is me and my journey, raw, authentic stuff. So you guys can watch me grow. You can watch me do it. It's all about me. You can watch me go through this process, going from not a lot of money in my bank account to a lot of money in my bank account. All with faith in the vision. Making, what is it? Changing the mind 5% at a time. And that's all it takes. Those positive thoughts, those positive words, positive beliefs. A lot of us have limiting beliefs that we hold inside for whatever reason. Maybe we were raised that way. Maybe we developed them along the way. But whatever happened, this is where you're at now. And that was also something that I was trying to work on a lot. I was so focused on what's wrong, what's holding me back, why am I not taking as much action as I want? Why am I doing this? And I uncovered a lot. Don't get me wrong. I uncovered a lot about myself. And that journey has been amazing. But it's also kept me in this perpetual state of trying to find something wrong with myself. When in reality, that belief that something is wrong is creating something that's wrong. So, believing that I'm on the right path, that I'm making progress, that I can do these things, I can make money without having it be super stressful. Obviously there's good stressors, right? Obviously there's good stressors, but they don't have to consume you. And that's what I think I've done in the past. I've allowed them to consume me. I allowed the pressure that I put on myself, the pressure that I might feel from others, weigh down on me and keep me stuck where I was at instead of acting, instead of going forward, believing in myself and my ability to accomplish things. Because I can accomplish things, that's for sure. That is for sure. So many times I've shown myself that when I'm pinned against the wall, I can pivot and I can make something happen. Believe that. Believe that. I can make something happen no matter what my situation is. And maybe you can look at it as, oh, you've been pinning yourself against the wall, or you know, I believe that everything in our lives, every situation, every happening is created within ourselves first. I truly believe that. This situation I'm in, I created it, and I take accountability for that. But I'm also able, and I have the power, kind of the same thing, but I'm able to create a new situation for myself. There was a quote by Buddha, I believe, a quote by Buddha who said, um, ah, there was a there was a quote in The Secret by Buddha. It says, all that we are is the result of all that we have thought. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. And that is so true. So true. So that's why it's important, like I said previously, to watch your thoughts. Watch what you're making yourself become. What are you turning yourself into? What are you feeding yourself? It also spoke about how we are all beings of energy. Everything is energy when it comes down to it. We're all energy. Every single thing. And especially your thoughts and your words. So much energy goes into just speaking a word. It's amazing. It's amazing how many pieces of the universe are involved in just speaking. The frequencies that you're putting out. That's why it's powerful to speak positive words. Supposedly, I don't know the validity behind this statement, but it is said that a positive thought is 100 times more powerful in terms of literal power than a negative thought. Now imagine that. The balances are already tipped in your favor. The balances are tipped in your favor. You have 100 times more likelihood to change your mind into a positive environment. That is amazing. And once you realize the true power that you have, that literally anything is possible if you just believe it, then you're unstoppable. You can do whatever you want. They said to set goals that you think are impossible to achieve and watch yourself achieve them. There's more to it than that, of course. But that's just the beginning. Your mind creates your thoughts. You create your thoughts. Your thoughts create your feelings. and your words. And those feelings create your reality. So that's why it's important to focus on feelings of wellness, loving yourself, being grateful for what you have. Before you know it, you're going to have more. You're going to feel even better. Every single day, you keep going and going and going. I've been feeling better physically since changing my mindset. This car crash, fucking light work. Whatever, bro. You know why? Because I believe that I am healing at a quick rate. And I know that I'm in charge of it. I am in control. I am in full control of my entire life. I don't think you understand the power behind that statement. I don't think you understand the power behind that truth. You're in full control of your life. Full. Start thinking positive. Before you know it, you start feeling positive. I could go on and on about the mechanics of The Secret, but I think you should watch the movie for yourselves, because you are in charge of your own destiny.